There are things you never expect to say about someone you love. She was my little sister. The girl who used to crawl into my bed during thunderstorms. The girl who collected butterfly stickers and laughed at everything. The girl whose smile could light up an entire room without even trying. Her name was Lily, and she was the most innocent person I had ever known, until Maya came into her life. And slowly, quietly, without any of us seeing it clearly enough or fast enough, everything that made Lily who she was began to disappear. This is not a story I wanted to tell, but I am telling it because somewhere out there is another Lily and another family watching helplessly, and they deserve to know that they are not alone and that there is a way through, even when it does not feel like it, even when it feels like you have already lost everything. Lily was 4 years younger than me, which means I remember the day she came home from the hospital. I was 4 years old. My mother placed her in my arms and said, "This is your little sister. You are going to look after each other." I did not fully understand what that meant then. I understood it later. Growing up, Lily was everything a little sister is supposed to be. Loud when you wanted quiet, borrowing things without asking, following me around when I wanted space. But also, the first person to notice when something was wrong with me. The one who left little notes under my bedroom door. Who made me laugh when nothing else could. Who believed in me so completely that being around her made me believe in myself. We were different in many ways. I was more serious, more cautious, more careful about who I let in. Lily was open, trusting. She saw the best in everyone. She gave people chances they had not necessarily earned. That quality, that beautiful, open, trusting quality, was both her greatest gift and the thing that made her vulnerable. Lily met Maya when she was 17. New school year. New class. Maya sat beside her in English literature. According to Lily, Maya was the most interesting person she had ever met. Confident, cool, funny, the kind of person who seemed to know exactly who she was and did not care at all what anyone thought about it. Lily was drawn to that. She had always been a little uncertain about herself, a little too eager to be liked, and Maya seemed like the answer to that, like someone who could teach her how to be more confident, more free, more herself. I met Maya twice in those early months. She was polite enough. She laughed easily. She made Lily laugh too. But something about her made me uneasy, something I could not name. The way her eyes moved around a room, the way she steered conversations, the way Lily seemed slightly different after spending time with her, slightly further away. I mentioned it to my mother once. Lily seems different lately. My mother smiled. She is 17, Olivia. She is just growing up. I believed her. I wish I had listened to myself instead. The changes in Lily were slow at first. So slow that each individual change seemed explainable on its own. She started staying out later. I was at Maya's. She started sleeping more during the day. I am just tired. School is exhausting. She stopped eating dinner with us most evenings. I already ate. She became quieter, more withdrawn, less present at the dinner table, less interested in the things she had always loved. Her art, her books, the little garden she had started growing on the balcony. The plants began dying. She did not seem to notice. Her eyes changed. That was the thing I noticed most. Lily had always had the brightest eyes. Always present. Always alive. Always looking at you like you were the most interesting thing in the room. But slowly, something left her eyes. A dullness crept in. A distance. Like she was looking at the world through glass. I started paying more attention. And the more attention I paid, the more frightened. I found out on a Thursday afternoon in March. I had come home early from university. The house was quiet. I thought I was alone. I walked past Lily's bedroom. Her door was slightly open. I heard something, a sound that did not make sense at first. I pushed the door open, and I saw something that I will never fully be able to remove from my memory. My little sister, the girl with the butterfly stickers, the girl who crawled into my bed during thunderstorms, in a state that told me everything I had been afraid to know. I did not shout. I did not cry. Not in that moment. I went to her. I sat beside her. I held her hand, and when she looked at me, through eyes that were barely there. She said, "Olivia, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to stop." Telling my parents was the hardest conversation of my life. My mother sat at the kitchen table, and I watched something change in her face that I had never seen before. Not anger, not shame, just a breaking. The specific breaking of a parent who has just been told that their child is suffering, and they did not see it. My father did not speak for a long time. He sat with his hands flat on the table, eyes looking at something none of us could see. Then he said, "What do we do now?" That question, so simple, so completely without blame or anger or anything except love. "We get her help," I said. "And we do not leave her alone. Not for a single day. We do this together." My mother reached across the table. She took my hand, and my father's, and for a moment we just sat there, the three of us, holding on. Because sometimes holding on is all you can do, and sometimes it is enough to begin. Recovery is not a straight line. I need you to understand that, because the story could make it sound like we found the problem and then we fixed it. It was not like that. Not even close. There were days when Lily tried, genuinely tried. Days when she came to dinner, when she worked in her garden again, when she laughed at something and for a moment she was completely herself. Those days were everything. We held on to them. And then there were other days, harder days. Days when the pull of what she had been using was stronger than her will to resist it. Days when we found things we should not have found. Days when she said things to us out of pain and desperation that none of us deserved. Things I will not repeat, because they were not Lily talking. They were the addiction talking. And one of the most important things I learned during those months was the difference between those two things, between the illness and the person, between what the addiction said, and who my sister actually was beneath it. Lily was still in there, fighting, even on the days when it did not look like it. I want to talk about Maya for a moment, because this story is partly about her, and I have thought about her a great deal over the past 2 years. Maya was not a monster. That would make this story simpler, but simple was never what this was. Maya was a 19-year-old girl who was already deep in her own struggle, who had found something that numbed her own pain, and who shared it with my sister the way you share anything with a friend, without fully understanding the consequences, without meaning to destroy anything, but without enough awareness of the damage she was doing. Does that excuse it? No. Lily paid an enormous price for Maya's choices. Our family paid an enormous price. But understanding that Maya was also someone who needed help, someone who was also suffering, changed something in me. It did not remove the anger, but it sat alongside the anger. And over time, it became more present than the anger. I do not know where Maya is now. I hope she got help too. I genuinely do. 8 months after that Thursday afternoon in March, Lily came into my room. It was early morning. I was barely awake. She sat on the edge of my bed, the way she used to during thunderstorms, and she said, "Olivia, I want to tell you something, and I need you to just listen, without saying anything. Can you do that?" I sat up. I nodded. She looked at her hands. "I remember the day you found me. I remember your face. I remember thinking, she is going to give up on me. Everyone is going to give up on me, because I had already given up on myself. And then you sat beside me, and you held my hand, and you didn't say anything. You just stayed, and that was the only reason I tried. Because you stayed. I need you to know that. It was you staying that saved me. I did not say anything. I just put my arms around her, and held my little sister, the girl with the butterfly stickers. Still there. Still fighting. Still mine. Lily is 20 years old now. She is 2 years clean. She is back in college, studying art, because she never stopped loving it, even during the worst of everything. Somewhere inside her, that love survived. She has a small balcony garden again, bigger than the first one, greener, more alive. She laughs the way she used to, not exactly the same, harder one, more careful, but real, completely real. She volunteers once a week at a center for young people going through what she went through. She sits with them and listens, and sometimes she says, I know it feels like there is no way through, but I am sitting here, and I found a way through, and so can you. My mother says Lily is braver now than anyone she has ever known. I think she was always that brave. She just had to find it, under everything that tried to bury it. My little sister's friend got her addicted to drugs, and for a long time, I was angry about that sentence, every word of it. But here is what I know now. That sentence is not Lily's whole story. It is one chapter, a terrible chapter, a chapter that cost us more than I can fully describe. But one chapter, not the whole book. If you are watching this and you recognize something in Lily's story, in your own family, in someone you love, I want to say this to you directly. Do not wait. Do not tell yourself you are overreacting. Do not accept explanations that do not quite add up. Trust what you see, and when you act with love first. Not with anger, not with shame, with love. Because what saved Lily was not the treatment alone. It was not the therapy alone. It was knowing, in the worst moments of her life, that someone was sitting beside her, holding her hand, and not leaving. That is what saves people. Not judgment, not ultimatums, not shame. Love that stays, even when staying is the hardest thing you have ever done.